Hello, everybody. Happy Freedom Friday. It is April Hallopin here of All for HR and Business Solutions. I hope your afternoon is going well. I know a lot of us are getting ready for the weekend. I'm here with Freedom Friday HR question. I am running way behind because we had some unforeseen circumstances for the day with clients. So I'm coming in anyway to share our Freedom Friday HR question with you. Sorry for running so behind, but things happen. And so I do have a great question for you, though, um, that we are answering on our Freedom Friday HR question. On our Freedom Friday HR question, if you don't know who I am, I'm April Halliburton of Fall for HR Business Solutions, and I am an HR business partner, consultant, and visionary. And our mantra, folks, is business can be like a circus, so don't let HR be the elephant in the room. So happy Freedom Friday again. Our question for today, for our Freedom Friday HR question, is what can business owners, what specific HR steps can business owners take during a recession to better support their employees? And that's a great question. We talked about this a little while back, but we want to go like some specific steps that can help you support your employees and that can really show your support during difficult times, whether it's a recession, whether it's um, a pandemic, whatever this looks like for us, because we're all dealing with different things, right? It may be impacting your business, on a different, having a different impact on your business than other businesses. So, in any event, it's very important that we take those steps to support our employees and realize again that there's life outside of us, out of our business when it comes to our employees. So the first step that we can take is key in any situation, and that's communication. Okay, it's very important that you have those transparent conversations with your employees if you're needing to make changes or steps. Um, have those conversations with your employees before changes happen, um, and let them know why those changes are necessary. Share information that you can. Okay, so you may not be able to disclose everything that's surrounding particular steps that are being made, or whatever needs to happen, but you don't want to keep your employees in the dark. That is the last thing you want to do, is keep them in the dark. So make sure you're keeping those channels of communication open. You want to do the employee forums that I talk about. You can do them monthly, you can do them a quarter, you can do them half year, however that looks like for you. Really, during when the pandemic started, um, communication was so key. We were, as business owners, we were, pulling, we were reeling in those nets to kind of support our employees, to everybody kind of, get closer together so that we could, until we got through this thing. Well, we don't want to just stop that kind of communication, because that communication is needed all the time, right? We are, whether we're dealing with a pandemic, whether we're dealing with recession, where we're dealing with social injustices that are directly impacting ourselves and our employees, there's always going to be something. And the one thing that's more important is that we, as employers, as people, band together. Okay, that's what's key. These times should be bring are to bring us together. If it does anything else, we know that we're stronger together. And so that's why it's so important that you don't want to have your employees in the dark. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to support them, you want to be compassionate, and that's a two-way street, because your employees are going to support you as well, right? So that's the first one, is communication. Make sure you have those lines of communication and have those conversations with your employees. They may be difficult to have, but they are necessary, and it's completely better than having your employees take stabs in the dark as to what may happen, what we're expecting, and things of that nature. Okay. The second one is benefits. Okay. You may want to change packages, by some sort to meet, to help support your employees. So you can check that up with um, your benefits administrator and see what kinds of um, what they can suggest to help, with the benefit packages that you offer. But keep in mind, that should be the very last thing. Okay, it really should. That should be the very last thing, because we definitely don't want to impact or mess with benefit packages. But again, you talk to your benefits administrator, and if it is absolutely necessary, have that conversation with them and decide what's the best course of action. Okay. Um, the next one that we have is retention. Okay, retention is so important. I know during this time there's labor shortage and different things that are going on with our labor market. But by all means, keep the focus as well on those gems that you already have on your team. Okay, so different things that you can do. Always do rewarding and recognition. Always share and recognize the hard work that they're doing. Do small things to help, because they go small steps, small things go a long way with your staff, in retaining your great employees. Keep that in mind. Do team building exercises. They can cost you nothing. I'll drop that link below for our team building exercises. Great exercises that you can do on a, you know, Friday afternoon, right? Leave, stop working a couple hours early and do some team building exercises. Have fun, okay? So keep that important. The focus on not just getting hiring new people, but the great gems that you already have on your team. Okay, so retaining top talent employees and reducing turnover. If you're seeing that there is a high turnover, we talked about this during the middle of the year. It's time to look at that now and resolve it before you go into the next year. Okay. It's time to take a really good look. If you're having high turnover, it's time to take a really good look at what is going on and what changes that you as an employer should be doing to alleviate turnover, to reduce it. Okay. So have that conversation with your team. Find out what is really going on. Okay. That's so important. If you have questions about that, how to do that, how to conduct a forum or a meeting of that nature, drop me a question below. I'll be glad to help you. Okay. And then employee or adapting. Adapting is so cute. It is so key. We've lost a lot of big companies that weren't willing. They were so used to doing things their way, right? They weren't willing to change. So you're looking at things like flexible work schedule, PTO, hybrid work schedules, working, fully remote. Things that are going to reduce costs for yourself in terms of maintaining a a bigger in-house staff as opposed to remote or hybrid. Okay, so check that out. You gotta be flexible, folks. All right, and then make sure you also keep your eyes on the long-term goals, right, of your organization. All right, it's important that we keep looking at that light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, it might be getting a little bitty short, get little, but it's still there. Okay, and we want to focus on the long term goals and objectives of your organization and your teams. Okay, so that's what we have today. We're answering the question, what can you, because when you think of HR, it's so many, it can be so big, right? It is big, right? Because HR actually impacts every single aspect of your business. So these are key steps that you can do right away to let your employees know that it may look a little difficult right now, but I got you. Okay. We have to have each other's back, right? So thanks for joining. If you don't know, we have our 3-day lunch and learn HR web series. That's going to be the September 26th, 27th, and 28th. It's a lunch and learn. Okay, it's at 12 o'clock on all 3 days. And that one, it's a great webinar series. You'll get if you aren't able to attend, you can also get the replay. But you definitely want to put these three in your management toolkit. Okay. And so our first one is leadership skills for first time managers. Okay. That's a great one. And our second one on day 2 is progressive discipline. Do it right. And the third one is managing and resolving workplace bullying and harassment in the workplace. So all of these are great webinars. It's $97 for all three, along with the handbooks that come with it, the checklist that comes with it, and some other goodies that are going to come with it. So you can sign up. I'll drop that link below. Also, if you're looking to get your HR foundation in place for the new year, this is the time. We want to hit the ground running. Oh my goodness, this year is going by so fast. It's ridiculous. But it's almost gone, right? But drop HR foundation. Let's have a quick conversation and see if we're a good fit. All right. So we have the HR foundation, and then we have the course that's going to start in October. So I'll drop those links below for you folks. And then last but not least, the HR Hub Academy is opening. And so I'll drop that information for you. You can get on there and take a look at all the wonderful things it's going to show that it offers to business owners to support you in the growth of your business. Okay. So listen, happy Freedom Friday. Have a nice, wonderful weekend. I think we probably be hitting the apple orchards pretty soon. Make sure you have your jackets and your umbrellas, okay? Everybody, don't forget, business could be like a circus. Don't let HR be the elephant in the room, okay? Stay safe and be kind. I'll check you guys out later. Have a great one.